Morning everybody. Saturday 6th of September, another day in my daily diary of looking after my wife with Parkinson's and dementia. Yesterday we had the meeting with the Macmillan nurse. Really good meeting, really positive meeting, extremely nice nurse, Lucy she was called. I've had to write a lot of stuff down because I forgot most of what she said. She sent me an email with it all in. But I mean, just for an instance, she said about tablets. So I said she's struggling to take them because she's reading notes. She said, yeah, I can see that. Jackie, your Parkinson's nurse, has sent an email to the doctor asking, what can be done, for soluble or a list of the other tablets. Have they got back to you yet? I said, no, it was only Tuesday or Wednesday. She said, that's no excuse. They should have done by now. I'll get on to it. And then we was in 10 o'clock was at the meeting. We was out for 11, and at 2 o'clock somebody from the doctors rung me. You could tell they'd had a bollocking off her. Went through all the medication. Yes, she's sending them the prescription over to the chemist yesterday afternoon for soluble Parkinson's, and it went through every other medication that Angie's on. They can be crushed. That one, yeah, you can just put in a food. Really, so that all come from Lucy, the Macmillan nurse, and you could tell. I mean, Jackie, the Parkinson's nurse, has some clout, but I think Lucy, the Parkinson's nurse, has got some proper clout behind her. So really pleased with that. She said, unfortunately, it wasn't at the hospice. I thought we were going to the hospice, but it wasn't. It was just at the local sort of health centre type place. Like a meeting room there. We've made an appointment to go to the hospice in a couple of weeks, I think it's 2 weeks, on Tuesday, and have a look around the place. I can bob in any time I want, have a look, but this is actually a proper meeting with Lucy again. She said, but unfortunately, that hospice don't do respite. So when I asked her about the respite, so I went through the scenario about the list that I've got off at Heidi from the council, the social worker. And so she said, right, I know Heidi well. She said, right, so she's writing it down. She said, right, I'll speak with Heidi and we'll get that sorted. So really positive. No agitation, everything. Because like she said, yeah, you need the respite, but you're going to, and that's something I never thought of. She said, you're going to need to get Angie in respite. Have you got a moving date yet? So I said, no, not yet. We're in the early stages. And when you do, let me know. Because really, you need Angie in respite a couple of days before the day you move and a couple of days after. The last thing you need is, moving. It's bad enough as it is. Which I thought, really good. So really positive on that. She's getting us, some district nurse involved. She's getting us some Ensure drinks off the doctors for Angie, because I said about the food and not eating and stuff. All sorts. I'm trying. It's a complimentary therapy room. Because it come like Angie goes to the day centre, and sometimes one of the workers gives her a head massage. Right, so we'll just phone up and come in, an hour, and you can go for a walk off somewhere if you want. Leave Angie with us for an hour. We'll give her a head massage and whatever, So that's at the hospice. Support for carers. There's even a chaplain there, in fact, because Angie's on and off gone to church over the years. She used to like going to the church, so if that's something she wants to do, there's a chaplain there. So it was a really good meeting. Really nice woman. See what else we've got here now. Yeah, or even a chat about palliative care, and even when the time comes, they'll even do hospice care at home. Have we had that discussion yet about end of life care? I said, no, not yet. I said, Angie's a bit wary about stuff like that. Always has been. I don't want to talk about that sort of stuff. So Lucy did say, right, well, over the next few meetings, I'll bring it up, in the conversation, and we'll get that conversation sorted. Because it's something we all need to really put down, how we want our end of life care. Because we're all going to go through end of life, like it or not. It's going to come, so Yeah, I was really positive. Come out really positive. There was all sorts else, but I mean, you know, I can go on and on and on. So it'll all start getting put in place. But you know, I'm really glad she's involved. You know, I think she's got a lot of clout behind her. You know, and I think what she says goes. We came out of there and I went a bit of shopping, and then we just went into Cleaver's and met Angie's sister. And somebody had said about, because Angie's not drinking properly, and you know, get a syringe. So I did. I bought a syringe yesterday, and actually she drank a latte in the cafe. I kept putting it in the syringe and squirting it in the mouth. I bet people sat in the cafe thought, what the bleeding hell's he doing? You know, but at least she had it, you know, because the first cup of tea we had, she wouldn't drink. I tried it in a bottle, tried it with a straw, you know, so no. So that's, and then I did a couple of tablets last night, put them on her tongue, and then just squirted water in, and it sort of helped them dissolve it, and she swallowed them. So it's a good idea. And somebody else said, whoever wrote it here now, well, I got a sample bottle from one at chemists to get this urine sample done. But I wasn't looking forward to that. I didn't think, how am I going to do this? But somebody else said, well, use that portable commode that we're waiting to be picked up, that you know we're never going to use. Sit her on that, and then use your get. So I thought, well, that's a good idea again. So that's what these videos are for, as well as loads of information backwards and forwards. So that's a big thumbs up on that. That's I might do that today. Get her sat on the commode today, I think, and get that sample. No, I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll drop it in doctors on Monday. Yeah, I don't want these lying about all weekend. It makes I'll do it tomorrow, and I can drop it off on Monday when I drop Angie at the day centre. I'll go and drop it off at the doctor's Monday morning, and then get back on, you know, some paperwork and get these bloody power of attorney things sorted out Monday again. Granddaughter's coming over today, and our lad, because today would have been our other lad's birthday, today, 6th of September, but we lost him a few years ago. We lost him on Christmas Day. Angie doesn't, at the moment, she doesn't mention him anymore. At one time she's always talking about him. I mean, she doesn't know anybody's birthdays at the minute. It's just straight over her head. So I'm not sure whether to mention it today or not. I'm not sure whether it be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure. I'll wait and see if granddaughter comes over. I'll ask her, because it was her dad, obviously. I'll ask her and see what you know, what she thinks. I'll just play it by ear, whether to mention it to Angie. Yeah. And then once we got home, after when we was at out with Marilyn, again she was sat, and she's sat in cafe, and her head were back, and she's rocking, and she started making noises. And that was only, you know, 4:30, 5 o'clock. Well, 4 to half past it was. You know, so what should we have for tea? You want a chippy tea? No. Do you want some soup? No. Do you want this? No. Do you want that? No. Nothing. So I got home and I just did a fried egg with some mushrooms done in garlic, but chopped them all up so it's like a big mush. You know, chop the egg up, so the yolk of the egg. Anyway, so I didn't give her an option. I just said, right, Angie, here's your tea. And I give her that, and she ate probably 80% of it. You know, I fed her off a spoon. And then that was it then. I got her washed, pyjamas on, and on the couch. I carried on doing my bits and had to remake the bed and all stuff like that. And then by the time I come in, she's rolling, and she's half lay on the couch one way and legs were going the other way, and big discussion about, are you going to bed yet? No. Come on, Angie, we had a discussion this morning. You said you would go to bed early tonight, so that I can at least get a few hours sleep. No, not going to bed. You know, so it doesn't, you can have discussions, you know, till the cows come home. It doesn't matter. Whatever's said and agreed with at the time, it goes through the window. It's that moment in time, whatever she's feeling at that moment in time. Whether she will or she won't, and she agrees to it or not. You know, so I was just going to get in the shower about 9:15. A text come through. Luke, your driver from Mediquip or whatever they're called, dropping them pads off for the bed rails. Estimated time. How's this for estimated time? 8:59. Be with you at 8:59. So 1 minute to 9. Right, so I thought I can't get in the shower. So I come 9:25. I'm still waiting to get in the shower and he's not been. So I just got in the shower and I thought, well, if he knocks now he'll have to wait. But he never knocked, he never turned up. Never turned up. So probably just turn up at some point today unannounced. You know, so I don't know, it's just that sort of stuff that's infuriating. You know, it's just shit in your head that you don't need it. Your head's overloaded as it is with more important stuff. You know, what can I do? What needs to be done? Who can I ask to do that? Who can help me to do this, that and the other? You just don't need it. Excess nonsense like that. You know, don't send a text. If he's not going to be here at 1 minute to 9, don't send a bleeding text. Or if you send the text, if you're going to be late, well, turn up, but at least turn up. You know, at night and all. So anyway, that was a bit of a rant, wasn't it? So yeah, Angie's still in bed. I got her up at 8 o'clock, give her the tablets, syringe full of water, syringe full of water, and crushed her other morning tablet up, one she has for her, what's it for, thyroid tablet. I crushed that up and put it in the syringe. So yeah, so they went down a lot easier. So yeah, so I'm half expecting a text from the chemist today to say your prescription's ready to pick up. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go make myself a coffee now and check on Angie and wait for Luke turning up with these pads. Yeah, he might bring him on his flying pig. He might have got rid of the van. He's delivering now on flying pigs. Right, I'm going. I'll do another one tomorrow. So you take care now. Bye.